Yep. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's hot down there. It's hot down there. It's hot up here too. Yeah. I know. I was sweating my ass off right now. I know. He really acted like that? He was really acting like that? Wait, hold on. What was he saying? Oh, he was trying. He got in your face? He got in. Okay. That's fine. Just take care of him. Look, you know what I mean by take care of him. Just, yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, don't, stop talking. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, bye. Come on. Hey.
I'm fucking reading.
What is this?
It's nonfiction. You wouldn't get it.
Oh, okay. What is it? What?
I mean, it's nonfiction. It's fine.
It's Snoop Dogg. From crook to cook. Get this shit.
I lost my fucking earbud.
Get this shit out of here. Let's go. Let's get the fucking strip going, baby.
You were talking on the phone.
We gotta go. Yeah, it was a little mishap. We gotta go. All right. Well,
leave me know. Anyways, guys, welcome back to Drywall Fighting, episode 3. We got a banger of a show, not a card, because this is UFC Denver, unfortunately. But maybe we'll make it a little interesting for you, because God knows they need it. All right, let's get right into it.
Evan Elder, Darius Flowers.
Oof.
There's a couple of big dogs on this card, and this is the first one to kick it off. I'm really excited about this fight.
This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest.
Yeah, and it's just a late fight. Kind of got called late. And I like the underdog. I think everybody is against that. Only 13% of people on Topology are behind my boy Darius Flowers. But the reason I'm behind him is simply I really like that Michael Johnson fight. Yeah, Michael Johnson is a 155er, but yeah, and also the Jake Matthews fight. Like, I believe that there is something to Darius Flowers and his ability to find people. Evan Elder, on the other hand, I don't understand really the line. I think it's a little bit swayed heavily to his side for no good reason, really. I
think he should be a favorite, but not that.
But not that much.
No, not even close.
And
actually.
he doesn't. The reason that Darius Flowers has, in his record, lost fights. He's got a pretty bad record. I believe it's like 15-7, or it's not great. And yeah, it's like.
I mean, if only if we had this shit on like a big screen.
Oh, he's 12-7, but I believe 5 of them come from submission. He's only been knocked out once. And on the other side, Evan Elder has really no sort of he only has one finish by submission. And I just think that if these guys stand there and really duke it out, and they are just going to do that. This is going to be an exciting fight to just kick off the card. It's going to be fucking sick. But I don't fucking think that that if it goes to that way, that Evan's going to be able to put on the damage. I'd like to see what the odds are for it. I didn't see them, but I'd like to see what the KO TKO is for Flowers, because you can sprinkle that.
Is Flowers a finisher?
He's got, yes. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Flowers by KO TKO 550. I mean, that's much better than his money line. I mean, do you think he could smudge a decision, or he has no decision?
No, because here's the thing. Michael Johnson's a hard person to get out of there. So yeah, he's a hard person to get out of there. So he didn't get him, but I can see him putting on enough damage on Evan, where the ref, Maybe Dr. Stoppage, something like that. Like, it's like, hey, this guy's getting busted up. Like,
Guy with the last name of Flowers, is he really going to be known for damage?
he's not a bad.
You got to give him his flowers, I guess.
Been knocked out once. Been knocked out once in 19 fights. So,
Couldn't be
the
me.
value.
Never been knocked out, actually, not once. But it's not about me. We're here for you. But, man, so, I mean, my take on this is you're really committed to that bit, aren't you? The whole not respecting your elders thing. And I guess I'm here for it.
Fuck him.
That's funny, right?
Fuck him.
All right. Moving on. We got our first. Hold on. Someone's screaming in the bathroom? I think there's a girl fight going on in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got the first
Fight.
Ain't nobody breaking that up. I mean, unless someone that looks a little different starts to get beat up, then we're gonna stop it. We're gonna save it. But anyway, we got the first of 3 bathroom quality fights on the card. 3 in 1 card, like, whoa, that's great.
That shows that we love fighting, because we're gonna talk about this shit.
Yeah,
we love fighting.
We really fucking love it. Yeah, we do.
It's just bathroom fights.
It's just this one is a for sure bathroom fight. So we got Luana Santos going up against Maria Agapova. Maria's begging for that win. If you know, you know. Allegedly, there's been claims that she's been homeless, begging people for money. I wouldn't think she'd have to beg if she could hit as hard as she looked. Like, she has power. This is crazy, actually. The line for Santos. Okay, let me just put my prediction out there, then I'll go into my rabbit hole here. I think Luana wins a really ugly decision. That's going to be a recurring theme of this card. Not to bury the lead or anything. Or maybe she latches up a sub because of those long limbs. But, like, good luck getting her down. Like, she's got a fix.
Live.
And she,
live.
Yeah.
Live.
But neither girls are very technical at all. It's really bad.
Luana's striking.
No, Luana's striking is sloppy. I think she just
she seems to put on her cardio at least.
I think she might have a chin, actually.
And she seems to kind of like really put shots on people.
Which would be Agapova's only path to victory, I think, is KO.
Her volume.
Yeah, she has volume.
Luana's volume.
And I don't think if either girl's gonna gas out, being in altitude, it's gonna be Maria. I mean, malt liquor and gin don't typically lead to good cardio, and definitely not at altitude.
Why malt liquor and gin?
I didn't. No, this is nothing personal about this. I'm not bringing you into this. I'm saying, like, that's what she likes. That's what she likes.
I like that. You have insider info on Maria and her habits.
I mean,
she probably has some habits. I tell you.
I don't need my bookies listening. I don't have any info. Anyway, maybe she latches up a sub, but like I don't know if it really gets the. I think this is going to be
crazy line.
Like, people are going to be wailing on each other. Which, yeah, even if someone's clearly better, if you have 2 people wailing on each other, and especially if the lesser skilled fighter is the one with more power, with more reach, height, not looks. It doesn't lead to that big of a favorite. It's just, am I dumb enough to play Luana in a parlay somewhere? Yeah. But that's me. You don't have to be me. I'm Drywall. You might not be. But that's really all I have to say. I mean, I have her in a piece of a parlay, and that's about it. But I can't take Maria. Moving on? Let's move on.
Girl fight. Bathroom fight.
Yes.
Girl fight, bathroom fight, fight. Meet me in the bathroom after 6th period, and we're just going to be Boom,
crossing
boom,
stream or fighting, fighting too. We're gonna fight, but
Yeah,
in case we have to take a break.
It's all a fight. It's all a fight. Luana, Fatima Klein. This girl.
She's probably the most technical of the bathroom fighters.
Yeah. Until they grab her up, which goes into kind of why I like her. This girl, they're gonna push her, and that's why I'm worried. I'm worried about this bet. But I'm gonna do it because this is MMA. This is MMA, bro. This is MMA, and I see a little bit of disrespect. This is crazy.
You
disrespect.
think it's disrespectful line?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
this
it's
girl.
practically a pick'em.
No, but it's Fatima is like minus 120. It's practically a pick'em, but still, like this girl has
I think
no
the line
fights.
even swapped again. I think Jazz.
Oh no, sorry.
favorite.
Jazzy is the favorite, but it
It's-
should be.
It's
Sorry.
like 3 times. It's gone from Jazz, decent sized favorite, because she was the one that was always fighting on this card. Then against Viviana Araujo, if I'm saying that right. We got, I don't know, with same week, Fatima Klein gets announced as Araujo's replacement. So yeah, since it's late notice, I think the books were just being conservative. They had Jazz as a decent sized favorite, almost minus 200, I want to say, but like it got smacked. It got clubbed over the head like a baby seal.
And I don't. Yeah, I think it's disrespect.
And the favorite actually became Fatima Klein.
Yeah.
So someone sees
but
something.
it is at minus 125.
Someone who has enough money to make the books move. Sees something in Fatima, and I think you see it too. I see it too. She's a more technical fighter.
This is MMA.
But she's little.
She's little. And
She's real
Jazz.
little.
Look,
I mean, Jazz relies on her size. She relies on the bathroom fighting style.
Klein has never finished anyone either. Like,
No, this is gonna suck.
no, I think it's.
I think it's gonna suck because
Look,
Jazz looks like she has scoliosis on the feet.
what I like about
But she's
Jazzy,
longer.
No, but Jazzy is fearless. Look, Cachoeira did not care about Cachoeira's power. I'm more scared of Cachoeira than like a Joaquin Buckley. Like, if I were to run into Cachoeira right now,
We'll just agree to disagree.
I mean, Cachoeira and Buckley, I don't think.
It's probably
anyway,
a decent scrap. It goes the
anyways.
distance, you know. They're gonna
Also-
neutralize each other.
Also,
This has got to be
the
some
Miranda
kind of-
Maverick win to me is like that is.
She did the
her-
better version of Maverick, yeah,
Yeah.
to her.
I don't know. I mean, and she has that loss against Natalia Silva, but I think that it's a little bit of disrespect. And
So wait, whose side are you on?
no, I think Jazzy wins.
Oh,
I think it's disrespect that
I
her
think she
line
does
is
too.
that little. Yeah, it's like Fatima couldn't finish a shirt swimmer. Like,
well, she's supposed to be a strawweight. I mean, really.
she's so small.
And Jazz is
She's not about to do wrestling on Jazz.
Jazz looks like she belongs. Like when I think she has fought at bantamweight. Don't quote me on that. But if she was to be in a bantamweight fight, you're not going to say, "Wow, this girl's undersized." No, she's a big girl, and she relies on it, and there's no secret about it. She's gonna just try to club her way, brawl her way to victory, drag her down by the hair, and knock her head against the urinal. I don't know why they're in the men's restroom, but they might be.
Yeah.
No, throw them off the scent.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't want the teachers there.
But that's fight IQ, actually. That is fight IQ.
And that's what Jazzy kind of brings, and I don't think she's that old.
Maybe she does have fight IQ. She's just not good at
She
fighting.
does. She does MMA. This is MMA.
She's okay. I think there's only 1.5 girls out of 6 on this card that are fighters. The others happen to be women that fight sometimes, get paid for it.
Yeah.
And I think the half, unfortunately, in this case, is Fatima.
No.
Unfortunately, she's too little.
Okay.
She's too little, and
She is too little.
We're in agreement. We're in agreement.
1 unit Jazzy Jazz.
Yeah, I mean,
One
I
unit
haven't,
Jazzy Jazz for
I
the
haven't,
Canadians.
I haven't actually bet it yet. I don't know if I am, just because the fight's just, I don't know. It's really rare when I don't want to touch something. So,
it's really rare.
Moving on. But
sorry.
if I, gun to my head, I gotta pick Jazz here.
How rare is it that?
All right, moving on. Like I said. All right. Ooh, we got Charles Johnson versus the king, the future king of the atom weight division, Joshua. Everyone else's son, Van. This has Van 29-28 victory by decision written all over it. Like I don't see the fight going down any other way. Like,
I hate that.
why? I mean, if it does go another way, you got to give respect to Johnson. I mean, what did he do in his last fight? Kind of bullied a smaller guy. Now, Jake Hadley, that's disrespectful. Josh Van is good. Josh Van is really... Josh Van has the chance to be Max Holloway of 115 pounds or whatever it is. Like, the men's straw...
Whatever that would be.
Yeah, like... women with a Y chromosome division. And he's not womanly. He'd beat the shit out of me. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
would he though? Actually,
I mean, I'm not gonna.
That would no.
We'll take this offline.
Yeah. No, Josh.
Bro, he doesn't.
Josh,
I got that motherfucker. Josh is really good.
Respect.
No, Josh puts out so much volume. That's drywall. What does drywall stand for? Volume, forward pressure, and he does both of those things.
In leaders. In leaders.
Yeah, leaders.
No, Josh Van is respect. Like,
no,
the dude's boxing is
he's
great.
22.
He's next up.
The only reason I'm even talking like this is because he is 22.
He's 22.
He's still in the tail end of puberty.
Yeah.
As you can see by the. I'm sorry for disrespect, Josh.
Don't say sorry. Okay, you don't have to say sorry. He knows it's a joke. He's fucking 22, but he's not like that dumb.
Yeah. Anyway, Josh is good. I just think crafty old vet, C-John, CJ, as we call him in the biz.
Because against Hadley, he had to scramble a little. Like, there is that threat with Hadley, weirdly enough, that you're going to have to take the fight there. And Johnson is also becoming a little bit obsessed with mixing up his game. And I saw that a bit, but I think that's actually what leads him to victory.
Shooting? I don't remember him shooting.
He's doing more kicking.
I think he's I think he's definitely embracing the whole takedown defense. Like, it's like a notch on his bedpost.
But he's trying to add this whole kicking part of it because at 125 you really, really need that. Like, it is such a big part of that weight class.
If my leg only weighed 125 pounds, like, Jesus Christ, I'd be everywhere.
It might weigh close.
Well, one of them does.
Yeah.
My other two, I've got tree trunks. Anyway. No, I think Johnson will make it interesting.
What are you betting here?
I'm trying to thread that needle. It's probably really ignorant, but when the money hits my account, I won't feel that dumb.
I was gonna ask questions.
I won't feel dumb. No, it's really not. It's not our job to ask questions. It's just say thank you. Just say thank you.
Yeah. Give me the money. Okay, thanks.
Whenever I'm in the building, I just say, look, I'm just here to pick up chips.
They're just chips to me.
Yep.
I said that the other day. I said it's just chips.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, so to actually answer your question, I put a little bit of Van in a parlay, that same ignorant one with Santos. But I've also got Van by decision, and I actually laid minus money. I laid like minus 120, I believe, just for a unit, and then I did Johnson plus 3.5 on the scorecards. It sounds misleading. It's a weird bet. DraftKings has it. I was about to pull it up for the screen, but we don't. Maybe next week, but no promises. Maybe next month we'll know how to screen share. We'll get this stuff up on the screen.
Maybe we don't.
Just
like me and reading.
It's really not your job to keep tabs on.
I was upset that
you just tune in, sit down, buckle up. Maybe, probably.
Yeah. Well, or no. Go through the fucking windshield like drywall.
Yeah, that's true. All right. But yeah, no, I've Johnson plus 3.5. So what essentially that means is I think Johnson can take a round off him. And so if the fight goes to decision, I win. If he takes at least one round. Or if he wins in any way, sub, knockout, probably neither are going to happen. But that's what I'm locked in. I'm threading this needle of 29-28. Josh Van. And you'll see.
Yeah,
You'll
because
see.
I can see.
Yeah.
I can see.
Van's good. Van will be good. I do think he's, if I'm going to err on the side of overrated, I'm not going to say rated. I'm going to say hyped or not. I'm going to say he's like this much overhyped. I think he's this much overpriced. Because I don't think he has any finishing equity in this fight. And just because Johnson's record is he has a couple black eyes on his record, doesn't mean, like, this dude doesn't get finished. I don't know that he has been finished. And if he has, it's been by sub. And Josh Van ain't getting a sub on him. I think it's going to be a good scrap. I think it's going to be a fun one. I'm a little concerned about the excitement of the first round. There's, I mean, other people say it too, but I thought of it first. I'm just recording later because you know why? I got shit to do. Both of these guys concede the first round at an insane clip. Both of these guys we'll call like downloaders. A lot of kickboxers are this way. Like you want to get your timing, sit back a little bit, keep your range, keep your distance, and then once you get to know what's coming at you, then you make your moves. So it's, I think there's going to be very low output round one.
And look, remember Josh being able to take what Kevin Bohr has give back to him? But I don't think it's the same with Charles, man. That guy hits different. Like, he does hit hard.
Much harder?
I mean, he hits harder than Kevin.
I mean, Kevin Borjas is like, he's not the worst fighter. I think he's got some pop, especially early in fights. But he might be like the second in the worst round. I don't know, man. Like in the first round of a fight, he has. If I trying to put myself like 100 pounds less.
But also, it's like you fight differently against a guy like because there's no threat from Kevin Borjas, so you're willing to. It's a completely different fight.
I think his only path to Kevin Borjas' only path to victory against someone like Van or basically everyone,
but he doesn't know how to do it.
I don't think it's takedown. I think it's a knockout. Like he's a brawler.
He could never now. Yeah, he's a brawler, but that's the thing.
He's got like that.
That's what they showed us. That's what I was kind of getting into. It's like, man, Josh, you were tough against Kevin. That fight was a banger. And I don't think you want to do that against Charles, bro, because you actually will get broken. Like,
I think he'll break him in a different way, though. I think it's with. He's like one of those that's slowly going to turn up the volume as the fight goes on, like a veteran does. And he's going to beat him at his own game if he does beat him. I don't think he is.
I think
Van wins.
I'd like to see the line on the KO. Honestly, now that I talk more about it, I'm like, man, I don't know.
I tried this
at
KO.
125.
Not only did I try the KO last Johnson fight, I did just for funsies. I did a second round KO over Hadley, and I think Keith Peterson. He fucked me twice during that fight, during that card. Johnson was beating the living shit out of it. Like, the fight should have been called, I think. Or maybe I was really excited, but you watch it for yourself. But
St. Louis.
The Chase Hooper one. Chase Hooper had that motherfucker.
That was bad.
Out with punches,
that
man.
Was bad. That was really bad.
I did it just for fun too there with the KO on Hooper. Anyway, we're not talking about Hooper. Let's pull up that Van
Johnson.
You guys talk amongst yourselves while I look this up.
I don't talk, bro. I perform. This is all I do. Yeah, like I want to see that I want to see that Johnson KO, TKO.
10-1.
10-1.
Plus
Gotta sprinkle, bro.
I don't know.
I like that. I really do.
So I do get confused when people say. So one of those, I did really back it up. Why where that whole being a tinge overrated or overhyped might be. I hear some people saying, "Oh, he's got a great chin."
He's 22. How can you even know?
How could you not though? Too also, I don't know. But here's what.
No, but it doesn't matter, bro.
Like
He
if you
hasn't
watch
gotten
his
hit,
fight,
like,
no, he
that
has.
hard.
And what
I know,
happens?
Kevin
He
Borjas,
gets
but-
dropped.
Yeah.
Kevin Borjas.
Yeah.
Who did he fight last?
I-
Oh man, I've watched 3 of his.
Bunez. Was it Bunez? Wasn't it? Yeah, Bunez.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
he's
and-
been dropped 3 times. I know that. Like,
yeah.
or more.
And Zuma Gulov gave him a bit of a fight.
Yeah, I actually had
Zuma
Gulov.
Gulov needs to get just put away in the,
I think he already has. Like
No,
they
no, no.
refroze him with like we're
he needs to be
linked
at
up like
the
Orobai.
in that New York museum.
Yeah, like no, he's going back into the same. I don't know cube
Yeah, pod.
That-
whatever.
that Orobai was
cube.
in. No, he's there.
They're both together, just chilling.
Well, no, there's only room for one. That's why Orobai is fighting.
I don't know.
He's a
I
better
think-
fighter.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Zuma Gulov is
Anyway,
crazy guy.
Van gets knocked out.
Probably fucks though.
So-
Like Zuma Gulov.
If having a chin means you don't get knocked out cold or like knocked out of a fight,
Yeah, that's an
then he
interesting
does.
Point.
He does have a chin.
I actually like. That's a point.
I wish we could bet on knockdowns. Can we? We'll figure it out. Actually, you guys, you figure it out. You let us know.
But yeah, like, yeah, he doesn't. That's a great question of chin. It's like if you do get rocked and dropped, like, is that a good chin?
No, and I'm willing to hear both sides of it. Like, if you want to
Yeah,
say
it
having
is.
a good
I don't
chin
know.
is
I don't
like
know what
not
it
getting
is.
finished,
Yeah.
or never getting knocked down just because like you can zombie your way through everything.
I agree.
There's a definite difference, and Josh Van is only one of those things so far. He's young, but I do wish the best for him. I think he's going to be good. I hope he's going to be good because it's a fun style to watch. So that's enough talking for a flyweight fight. All right, let's move on to some men.
and
Different men.
yeah, different.
Yeah. C-Rod.
Oh, that was and.
Juicy
Oh.
J.
Yeah. C-Rod and Juicy J. I'm just gonna come out with it. Half unit.
Whoa, Dan's coming out. 20, how many years? 8 years? 27 years?
Something's coming out.
Different.
Oh, my dick. Oh no.
No. Just come out with it. I want. This
was your thing, not
This is just Jake's. Like, he just wants me to come out so he can come out too.
I don't have to come.
He said, I won't have to come out. It's already out there. But they know. Well, yeah. I'm going to go with Juicy J, who also looks like we're part of the
He
same.
looks exactly
look,
like Juicy J.
And he looks like, well, we're part of
rapper.
and we're part of the same community.
All three of you.
Yeah, we're all the same. We have a lot of pride in ourselves, and Juicy J is going to win because this is the perfect spot for this guy. Because this is what he's always hoping for.
A fluker
Against
against
the fluker.
It's the whole and then it's like, oh, he already had his fluke against Ricardo Ramos, and even the books are like, yes, let's buy into C-Rod. They even are like, let's buy.
Well,
let's
they're
buy.
trying to reconcile.
style from what had already happened.
What has happened with
They're trying to
Julian
balance
their
and
books.
C-Rod exactly, and it's
Actually, no. The betters probably bet against C-Rod. They probably made out like a fucking bandit.
And Julian with
So they're
all of
banking on
People trying
to
to.
reconcile their books. That's what it is.
and Julian with all the colors draped around him, all that northwest swag. Although it's northeast, I don't care. I don't care.
I
No,
don't
it
know.
is. I know.
I just don't understand.
He's just.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a few crazy nights with some of Bobby Green's friends. Is all I'm saying.
I heard it was actually Bobby Green.
I heard it was Julian.
Oh.
No, I heard it was Julian who was the.
Why don't
fourth-
we ask Bobby Green on the show? Rumor has it Bobby Green might actually. He might be. Should we tell him?
No, it's Jalen. It's Jalen and Bobby Green.
Well, I know.
And me. So the fourth chair is Julian.
Julian's coming on the show.
Yeah, I think. Well, because I was like,
I thought it was just Bobby, honestly.
I don't remember the night. I don't remember the night well, but I think fourth chair was Julian, and I think that's why Yeah, happy Pride Month, even though not Pride Month, but I still
Happy belated.
yeah, absolutely.
Happy belated.
And then I just think this is like a perfect spot like for Julian because that dude does win fights when he shouldn't, and the fact that the line is so far tipped towards C-Rod, it's like, yeah, it does seem like overcompensating, which I could never do, but
As he sits up straight.
and I'm just like, come on now, you got to give me that Julian Erosa fucking money line, because also Isaac Dolgarian did deserve that fucking win. I bet C-Rod. And I knew it was going to happen because it's like, he just wins against Raul Rosa. He just fucking won. He just won because the judges were like,
That was uncalled for.
weird.
That was really uncalled for.
What was?
And beating Raul.
No, absolutely it was.
Wow.
And like, Cameron Simon, he did not deserve that fucking win either. And he...
Was it a robbery?
Yes, bro. Bulgarian and Simon were both robberies.
The Bulgarian was fucking atrocious.
But
Atrocious.
it was the judges in a way kind of like fuck youing Bulgarian because they were like,
why?
because he dominated like,
I think he's a KC boy.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I believe so. And he dominated so much, but then he just took his foot off the gas tank, and then the judges in a way it seemed like they were just like, whoa.
Why
Like,
would the judges give a fuck?
I know,
They're
but
just dumb.
they are just dumb.
And don't get me wrong, I like strikers.
I like
I like that striking
style
style.
better than a ground, like a wrestling or BJJ based style, most days of the week. But I just think these judges are just old carcasses, caskets, whatever coffins, whatever we want to call them,
Cucks.
that used to just watch boxing or like work as boxing judges and like so it's just like the wrestling and the control time.
And the advancing of the positions, the submission attempts, like that
Stuff
stuff.
isn't scored.
I don't ever want it to be overscored. Like it can be sometimes, and just like the commentary, you know who you are.
Is a little bit overdone.
Joe Rogan.
I said
Piece
they know.
Piece of work. I'll never kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Mwah.
If it wasn't for him,
The cocker.
hey,
If it wasn't for that average guy
getting on a mic, where would we be? Anyway,
We love you, Joe. You do a lot of research, and we always respect that.
I wouldn't say that, but we love you, Joe. We appreciate you, Joe. We appreciate you, Joe. That's good.
I like that.
Cut that up real nice and
send that to him.
I
In a
like
gift
that
basket.
he
some
does.
turtles.
He has skyrocketed the worst comedians' careers.
I don't even look at him as. I think he did great things for MMA. That's all I have to say.
If you do want, if you are like, hey, Granny, how do I get you that retirement home? How do I get that 280K and turn it into fucking
You work hard.
4?
Pension, 401ks run around.
No.
Social Security was to them, but that's a farce.
You
Invest in gold.
you bet the over on rounds. It's minus 195.
Oh, just anybody.
No, on right now, C-Rod and Erosa.
Oh, right now.
Right now. Minus 195, C-Rod Erosa. I like that over. I
think
like
C-Rod's
that.
Knock him out.
Okay. When's the last time he knocked somebody out?
Probably not that long ago.
No. I don't know. I don't think he does knock people out, and he is kind of small for that weight class. But
That is my one concern.
Yes, he is small for that weight class, but I think
Julian
Juicy J.
eats that shit.
I don't think
Eats that shit.
he eats it.
When he's like dreaming, and then he
Dripping?
wakes up,
Dripping
and there's a ref standing
Over him, holding his arms down, saying everything's gonna be okay.
that ref.
He is full because he ate so much. He's full.
He's harder to.
He's not hungry.
He's not hangry.
He's harder to take down. That like I remember it was harder to hold him down than I remember.
Oh,
Jalen and Bobby were doing something, front seat.
Why were you watching?
Front seat. Because my eyes are always, my head's on a
You
swivel.
know how weird coaches and managers get when you're in the gym as a fan?
As
My
a,
head's on a swivel.
as a subscriber.
Oh, also, subscribe. We don't need the money because we're already billionaires.
Yeah,
we're
we
already
don't need the
rich. When money's all you got, but subscribe because I want to show
We
my
do this
mom.
for the
Love of the game.
No, I want to show my mom that hey, look, Mom, I know how to do something. Look, it's like a report card. Hey.
The film precedes itself. Your mom should know.
True. I mean, I've proved myself everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Juicy J gets. Oh my god, he's lost 7 times right now. Oof. And 6 of those were his UFC. Oof. Yeah, he's getting knocked the fuck out.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna get knocked out.
No, he's not.
Hey,
Good luck to you.
He couldn't find a
in,
way.
in honor of
Colombia's victory.
Buena suerte.
Suerte, amigo.
All right.
Buena suerte.
Suerte, cabrón.
Let's see. We see.
All right.
We see. I doubt it.
It'll be an okay fight, though. I think it'll be a decent fight, maybe. Hopefully.
If Julian can take it to places that C-Rod doesn't
Relatively
wanna go.
speaking to UFC Denver, it's probably gonna be a banger.
It's probably gonna be a banger.
But like, I don't. Yeah, Julian also can take it to places that C-Rod doesn't want it to go.
It's very, very true.
He took it to places where Bobby didn't want to
I
go
think
either.
you even got uncomfortable.
I don't know about that. I can get in any position.
All right.
Either side of the plate.
Moving on. The bill has come due.
The MMA gods.
Coming to collect. Fluke me once. Shame on you. Fluke me twice. I'm gonna
You're gonna get
fucking starched and starched
stiff.
Abdul
Razak Al Hassan. Ooh, yeah. You guys have heard of him.
Have we?
probably not, but you will know. You might
Not know his name after this, but you will know that Cody Brundage lost.
And I think this might be his last fight. I want to actually look up. Can we look up contracts? I want to know how many fights people have left on their contracts. Because after the Cedricus. All right, let me know. Will you have the data guy take a piss for me? Just real quick. All right. Anyway, Cody Brundage.
That guy gonna get killed. That guy is going to get smashed. But if not, could be a real smudge.
Could be a real smudge job. We got someone that's a textbook gasser in Abdul.
But he's got them.
He's got some power, which
I think Cody was supposed to have. But please, if anybody's out there,
which you all are.
About power though from Razak.
Watch Cody Brundage versus
the GOAT, Cedricus Dumas. By GOAT, I mean.
I couldn't come up with something.
Oh,
that fast.
just like he looks like he should be part of the like
He
young
kinda
thug trial.
does look like a goat.
But it's like he does kind of look like a goat. But it's also like you hit girls all the time. It
Yeah.
seems like, and like actually really make them really hurt.
Yeah, for real.
Not like
Fuck that guy.
you know,
No,
He,
like fun.
the problem is that might be his most decisive victory, which was not in the cage
Besides with
against
his
a man.
girl. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he needs to sit.
actually,
fuck
no.
that guy.
His,
No,
his
fuck that
Only
guy.
decisive victory.
I'm so glad that guy
is
got
Brundage.
robbed. No, fuck that.
I'm
guy.
so glad that Nursey,
Yeah, poked his eye and beat his ass.
motherfucker,
Because that's what he deserves. It's like, bro, come on, bro. Because have you seen the pics of like no?
He
it was,
showed Captain Insano showed no mercy. that
no, and that girl really got like actually like
Yeah,
he
why-
actually was hitting her in the face and shit. Like what the hell?
I'm ignorant on the case and everything, but why did he not get like charged with? Did he get charged with shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway,
That's the type of scum that is beating the living dog piss out of Cody Brundage.
like that's inexcusable.
It wasn't that he just clipped him. Oh, he's got that puncher's chance, mate. No, he got
dog walked. Like he was on all fours, like a dog,
walking away from the fight, the whole fight.
Like you're looking at me a little starry-eyed right now because you want to pick Brundage, and you are picking Brundage, and that's good luck. Good on you.
I mean, he's picking one for the good
guys, maybe. But
This isn't about Dumas, I guess.
But Dumas beat the fuck
Yeah,
out of
Hamas?
No.
I'm picking the good guys are Hamas.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a political guy. I just watch fights. I don't game. I don't watch TV. I just watch the fights, drink a little, talk a little. I'm a student. I mean, I was studying the book before this. You saw that.
Yeah, you're very well knowledge. You keep throwing it in my face that I don't know how to read, but okay. Yeah, I do like Brundage.
Maybe you'd like to learn. Well,
old dogs. And speaking of dogs, coming up, but like I don't. Nah, I just. If everything is true about Cody Brundage, that dude is good, and
whoa. Good what? How? Where?
Hey, they say he's a gym legend, so I'm just gonna believe in that. And
he did get to the 6th minute or the 7th minute of that Brundage fight, so.
Bo Nickel. He also beat Zachary Reese because he threw him on his head.
That's fucked up.
He beat Jacob Malkoon.
Because why?
Because he cheated.
Oh my god.
Is John Jones undefeated?
I mean, don't count the decision robbery against Reyes. Is John Jones undefeated?
Or does he have a loss?
Look, Brundage has lost a lot of times.
Yeah.
He's lost to Mikhail Olszewski.
But did he win against Malkoon?
No. But to me, I'm going to believe.
Did he cheat death against Reese?
I'm also going to believe.
Yes.
I think that
Reese,
my
watch
bigger
out
bet.
for Reese.
Look, you say I do pick Brundage to win. I'm not silly enough to actually put my money on Brundage, but I did put a whole unit on the over.
Okay.
The over 1.5, because I was like, yeah, both these guys. Abdul is like, please God.
So what's crazy is actually I can
Also
see,
another guy
I can
with
see a path to the over just
Because this isn't the highest level fight. Wow, weird.
Are we in UFC Denver? We are. Not that weird. It could.
This could go to the over, and who would
it benefit?
Sadly, Brundage. But I think he's going to get starched in the first.
And if he
doesn't, he's going to win what is that? An ugly decision again.
There's going to be a lot of ugly decisions on this card. I'm not trying to get you guys
all hyped up or anything, but it's just the truth.
Moving on. I'm going to talk to the data guy real quick.
Go ahead. See how he's doing in there.
Yeah, I got always into something. Well, and Lusa, Gabriel Bonfim. I like this fight. I like this fight because I think that they're actually going to meet in the middle a bit. Bonfim is going to try to get Angelusa down. And hell, it's going to work. It is going to work. At one point, the fight will go there. But I don't know. At one point, I think that Angelusa's only path to victory is to try to get to him. Because as we know, like Angelusa, he's really had to fucking work on that. The grappling side of things. So he knows you have to go out there and try to put hands on this kid and make sure. I don't see any kicks coming from Angelusa. I don't really see that. Like, this is going to be, once again, Gabriel Bonfim might get a little bit of like PTSD because he's going to see a little bit of Nicholas Dalby and Angelusa. But then he's going to remember, like, no, I just gassed myself out. So there will be some striking. And I think that part of the fight is going to be a lot of fun. Like, Angelusa has gotten better. He was even shooting some takedowns. That's how he won against Rise McKee.
Oh, yeah, he'll probably shoot takedowns and secure them against Bonfim, right?
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying is that his game has gotten better. And so that there will be a part of this fight that will be very exciting.
He got his blue belt.
Yeah, but it will be exciting, and I think that there are going to be points of this fight where they meet, and that's maybe exciting for people that are betting Angelusa. I'm not doing a lot of betting on this fight. I'm only doing a half unit on Gabriel Bonfim sub, but there is a place that maybe he gets the sub because he gets dropped because he now knows, like, hey, I cannot just be spamming takedowns like that. Like, I'm not going to bully these 175ers or 170ers. I'm not going to do that. So I like the sub. I like the half unit on the sub. And I don't know. I think it will be fun. Angelusa.
Yeah, I think it will be fun. Yes.
I also my last thing on Angelusa is you really fucked me.
Who did?
On that. He wasn't in the car with Bobby Green and us, but I had so much money on Brian Battle. That was that fucking. That was like a 7
I
unit.
lost every other fight on the card.
Not gonna lie, I say it.
I put my shit out there.
I was down bad that night.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I had everything because I took,
He did the analysis there. I'm gonna give him that credit. I had everything on Battle.
Thanks.
Well, no, when it's very seldomly due, I gotta give it.
Seldomly, but I'm in there. I'm in the
Means
fight.
Rarely.
Yeah. Thank you. I am getting better. I am getting better at everything. The reading, vocabulary.
Visualizations.
But yeah, so many things with the Brian Battle fight made me upset with Angelusa that I did want to bet him, but then I was like,
oh, that's that guy. Yeah.
You were like,
oh, the quitter.
Yeah. But then I was like, nah. No, like, yeah, I wanted to bet him because I was like, you owe me money. And that would really piss me off if once again Gabriel Bonfim gets fucking heat checked. I wanted to be on the side of like,
it's not gonna piss me off, I guess. Like,
unless I'm losing money on it.
No, I got the Nicholas Dalby upset right, but it kind of pissed me off because
we also got it right against Bernat.
Yeah,
that was a fucking robbery.
But it pissed me off because I'm like, bro, this guy has the potential to be great, and you're out here trying to like fight like this. Like, I don't know, it just kind of pissed me off in that way. Cause
there was no fight about it,
and
he wasn't trying to fight like anything. He just was trying not to fight a lot.
But that's what he does, and I'm just like, dude, like you gotta fucking maybe Angelusa is like. No, I don't think so. I think that Angelusa's takedown stuff, defense has not gotten that much better, and Gabriel's gonna take that back. He's gonna choke his ass out.
Yeah. I think the best way to get at this fight from a gambling perspective is,
I think it's the over,
and
the
market's telling you
that's the most
likely outcome. It's whenever I got at it earlier in the week,
I don't know, closer to when it opened,
it was minus 160. I would venture to say it's still the same. I guess we can look at it.
Minus 160 is telling you
it's probably gonna go. They're erring on the side of over. Yes, they don't trust
Bonfim because
he lost,
but I think it's less about they don't trust him.
I just don't know if he's that killer we thought he was.
I think he's damn good,
and I think he will be a mainstay in that
10 to 15 or
maybe just outside the rankings for many years. I really believe that. But I don't know that he's a killer.
Like he was when he was crushing cans his first few UFC fights. But
the market's telling you that this
And
it's going to go over, but
I think here's also why. He knows that he can't afford to have
another heat check. So he's not going to blow his wad, especially at elevation. He's not a dumb fighter. Like he's
a technically sound
fighter. I'm sure he grew up fighting, but
now I kind of like Angelusa.
I think he's going to be a bit patient.
But then I think
Angelusa might be doing he might do something dumb, and then they find themselves on the ground.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he's lynching up in submission.
Yeah.
Whether it's late in round 1 and then I was wrong, or it's late in the fight.
I was right. But I also think there's equity for a decision here. Like I think he might just fight
On the outside the whole time. Because Angelusa is strong, like he has
power. I wouldn't want to be hit by him. I think he is the longer guy too.
I just
Von
think
Fiem
that
is.
it
So
just
maybe
pisses me
he
off.
keeps it at range and just wants
wants
to
to showcase that, hey,
I can't.
because he is
strike.
and he can. I think.
And that's what I think he can do. Exactly. I agree with you. I don't think that he should.
I don't think he
just
knocks
do
him
that.
out necessarily, but like I think that's the least.
probable outcome. Some people might think that that's more probable than
The decision.
decision. But, great fighters
Fighters win decisions.
decisions when you think they're going to go out and smoke them all the time. And it's a decisive victory.
Sure, but it's
Still, you let them hang around long enough.
And when I bet Dalby, I didn't go crazy. I mean, it was like a sprinkle. It wasn't anything. But the reason I did it was because, like, watch this guy that I'm so high on just get absolutely heat checked, and it happened. I was like, but this fight,
let's just say it ruined some parlays for me.
yeah,
I'm not mad at you,
we can move on.
St. Gabe. All right. This is the main event. I think it's our main event. The
Drywall main event.
We've got
The inaugural Drywall forward pressure fighter of the night.
the reigning forward pressure
Drywall
drywall.
fighter of the night. And Gene Silva. Yeah, you heard that right. There's no echo in here from last week. Yes, we don't know how to use mics, but there's no fucking echo.
Gene Silva is
Fighting again. He's fighting Drew Dober.
Can we really call it a fight? I think he's gonna whoop his ass.
No, in all seriousness,
I don't know.
Drew Dober is respectable. He has a puncher's chance.
how couldn't he? I mean, he's just a
Chunk of meat.
hanging around out there.
He's one knockout away from the record.
Sure.
Lightweight.
Yeah, he'll be remembered for sure. But I think John Silver
Just is it Gene or John, or is it like a hybrid?
I don't think he cares. He's just a son of God. If you call him, let's just call him Lord Assassin, Son of God. I think it's Gene though.
Okay, Gene.
Gene.
I mean, Gene's gonna have this significant,
Yeah.
and I mean significant. Like it's going to be
scary how big the speed advantage is.
because what he put on display against Shia LaBeouf
Was not just scary power. I think we kind of knew he had that.
This dude is quick. He knows what he's doing. He's a technical fighter.
He's a technical striker.
He's fast. He was the faster man against Lil Shia LaBeouf.
Go ahead, keep going.
And so I think he's going to be in and out. And I think he's smart enough to fight smart
Against a big power puncher like Dober.
and stay out of the way of those.
Hold on. Don't ever fucking come in here again.
Yeah,
Don't ever fucking come in.
it's fucking paparazzi. Like, they can just watch the stream.
And critique it from there.
No, we let this guy around because he's a journalist. He's a real journalist. But this guy's covering other sides of what we're doing around here, the whole drywall operation, and it's like, what the fuck
It's
is
bigger
this?
than it's bigger than this.
This guy's.
Yeah, we'll just keep it together for now.
Okay.
Just get a few more fights. Anyway,
I think Gene Silva's going to be
in and out. He's probably gonna style
on
on
him a little bit. I think he's going to be respectful of his power coming back the other way because that's really his only path to victory. Like, I don't care what you say, a crafty veteran with that power.
He's not. He's
He's on the tail end of his career. His skill set is declining.
Money Morcano.
One of our favorite fighters, a drywall guy through and through. I think we can all agree.
we did bet him pretty heavy, but if this was 3 years ago against Drew Dober, we might have been a little afraid. But
This is the now Drew Dober, the 2024 Drew Dober. And Gene Silva's his skin complexion is fairly pale. So I don't know if Drew Dober really is gonna care to
It's
do
not gonna
much.
trigger him.
Yeah, no.
And he's a Jesus guy, which Drew Dober might be a Jesus guy too, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Different type. Yeah.
Things line up.
Yeah. Mormon maybe.
I have something.
I don't know.
Hardcore for sure.
One unit on my
One.
boy. One
Yeah,
unit
no.
on Gene.
Don't try this at home. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. Do what you need to do.
Do the right thing and just dump it on Gene. I'm dumping it.
When I say dump it, I have 2 units on the money line because
When I first
saw
saw
it and I thought about it a little bit.
like,
Could this dude just like
try to shoot
shoot out of desperation when he feels his power?
because I mean,
That's what Jourdain wanted to do. Now that's Shia LaBeouf.
but the Crimson Chin did have his shit cracked in the last 2 fights against Frivola.
Vola.
And if it doesn't happen on the first couple,
Couple exchanges. I'm sure he's not going to want it to happen on the next couple. And Frivola, I think, has wrestling in his background.
in his past, if
He tries to desperately shoot. I was thinking maybe a sub could be there.
like just trying to, I was reaching. Let's just get to the point. I think he's gonna knock him the fuck out.
So I've sprinkled a little bit on a round 1 and a round 2 knockout.
You can find some decent. I say decent. I'm betting with my heart here.
I mean, he's a drywall guy.
He's a drywall guy.
Hey, did we talk about Josh Friend?
No,
And have we talked about Damon Blackshear?
holy shit.
Go
We'll have
up.
our date
Whoa,
fired.
somebody- he's gonna be
Fired.
Yeah, he's gonna get fired. Yes. Yeah.
Fired.
Holy hell. Well, how did we miss that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it is right there. Huh.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Maybe
Did
he.
we skip right
Right
over.
over one bathroom fight.
Like we still had
We
to
got
go.
excited. We started
We
seeing.
still had to piss.
It's because we wanted to talk about the bathroom fights and get them out of the way.
But there's still
There
one more.
was like such a big fight.
Okay, you just rip.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
John Silva by
First or second round KO. It's happening.
But
I also think he has decision equity.
I do
Absolutely.
because he's the
He's
faster
a
man.
man. If he starts to realize, whoa, maybe
This
this
guy
guy
actually is from Denver. He actually is powerful.
and he isn't completely washed, I'm still the better fighter. I'm in and out. I'm in and out.
I'm in and out. I'm styling. All right. So money line's the smart bet there.
Don't go too nuts like me unless you're a true
Believer.
Go nuts.
Go.
Go fucking
Go
nuts.
crazy. I mean, unless you hate money.
Whip it out. Come out. Come
Oh,
out.
they might hate money. They might hate.
Money. You don't know.
Who knows? I don't know. Could
Alright.
be me.
Edit, and then
Back in on 1, 3, 2, 1. All right.
we just talked about
Luana Santos and Maria Agapova.
Agapova. We've got Damon Blackshear and Montel.
Montel Jackson.
Andre Petrovsky.
And Josh Friend.
No, we'll have that edited too.
You don't want to talk about them first?
I do.
You copy. All right, Petrovsky, Andre Petrovsky, and Josh Friend.
You know, we thought
Darius Flowers and Evan Elder just a second ago.
might be.
Yeah, not the most star-studded bout. Well, this one is so.
Ugly. It's interesting. It really is. I've
Yes.
watched
more
That's
Josh
actually
Friend film, and
in Petrovsky film than I really want to admit I'm a little embarrassed
But that's actually.
What
because I
I learned.
can't fucking figure it out. I can't figure it out.
no, but
That's what I've learned this card. It's like, hey,
the more you watch, the less you know.
how ugly. No, well, also like.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
more-
agree with that.
We're
But
gonna fucking kill
how
it.
ugly these fights can be and how you gotta love it in a way. I do love it. I do love it. It's exciting. Like
The,
this fight is ass.
the more you step in shit, the better it starts
What's
to
the smell?
taste.
don't eat shit, guys.
Don't be like Josh Frim. Don't be like Andre Petrosky.
Unless you're drywall.
We'll talk to the marketing guy about that. I don't think you were supposed to say that.
Somebody eat shit. I'd eat shit on stage.
For the fans.
What do we eat? Drywall.
No, I eat shit for the fans. I don't care.
All right, for the fans.
I'll drink my own piss. I'll cut my own head off.
Cut that out.
Nah, it's not. Whatever. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, later. Anyway, I think with no degree of confidence
Whatsoever. I think Petrosky, the man in this fight,
he wins by the ugliest of decisions. Yeah.
That's how confident I am. Why?
How many units?
Again.
Oh, like one.
One, and that's one.
Probably too many.
But I've
I watched too much film. I need to have, like, my time is
worth something.
I'd like to win something for it.
Well, how
does he win, really? Like,
I do. Okay, so
he's got way less range.
Yeah,
He
but
hurts himself when he takes people down.
Fremd is
A deer in the headlights when he gets blitzed by any type of strike.
Fremd
Could also be part of the Pride community.
Fremd starts
Just to, like, I don't know. If you were
to
to get
get knocked in your head, like
Nah, it doesn't happen.
if it could happen. Let's say you're just concussed.
by all get out, and you watched a Josh Frim fight for, like, I don't know, a good 30-second clip, you'd be like, wow.
He's kind of throwing strikes like Yair Rodriguez. Well, the reason why he's
Flying around like that, like a scared gazelle, is because he's
scared, but he's not skilled like
Seattle boy.
Yair.
Seattle boy.
Josh Frim
Is the type
that grew up with really everything.
No, it's true. You can look this
I
up.
can't wait for a post
Fight when he's like, my mom's
Mom's up here. She raised me alone. Me and my 3 brothers. I love her. You know, like.
Bro, that guy had sisters.
Only sisters. And they were older than him.
And
And
Todd.
They had boyfriends.
So he fell in line,
And he's
continuing to fall in line.
Frim fights like he's afraid.
And he should be. He's not the more physical man. He would have had he probably dominated in these little league sports
Like baseball.
No, I played baseball. Wish I dominated. You know
The guy's 6'4". He's got a good
frame. Like he's
got
got
an athletic frame. He's got a frame.
you want to have at middleweight.
yeah.
I mean, he lacks a little bit of thickness, but sometimes are the best fighters do.
But he fights like he is just petrified of them
Getting in close to him, and
it's really in the pocket in his face. But
once that happens, what's he doing? He's rushing to the clinch. He just rushes to the clinch because that's where he's safe. It's like a binky.
I don't like. Here's the best way to put it. He's the Neil Magny. He's the unranked
Caliber Neil Magny of the 185 division. And that's
That's
no
a
disrespect.
high
praise.
No
No.
disrespect.
To Neil Magny.
No, what?
That's not.
That's not a good thing.
No, Josh
Unranked,
Frim
unranked caliber.
Okay.
Like Neil Magny's he's the
Just say
gatekeeper.
Trevor.
It's Trevin Giles. Giles,
Whatever
whatever.
the hell his name is.
Yeah, I mean that'd
That'd
probably
be a good fight. Have they fought?
At 170?
yeah.
We're talking about
Well, you're comparing him to Neil Magny.
yeah. What the thing about Neil Magny is
He's the Trevin Giles of.
there's
No
no
power. There's no
Yes.
speed. But there's some length. He
does
does
clinch with you. He does
know how to do some random
My bad.
jiu-jitsu shit.
My bet for this fight over 1.5 rounds.
Yeah,
probably like
hopefully not for
everyone
everyone.
watching
I don't know. Unless you're into the comedy.
comedy shit.
I'm into it. I'm into all of it.
We're kind of funny. They're
Watching us, so that maybe they want that.
Really like it.
I don't know. I think
And
I think Petrosky money line, half a unit if you have.
no. If you have an ounce of drywall,
Sprinkle
in you,
friend. No.
sprinkle. What's the point? At
Because
even money,
he's gonna. Huh?
a soy boy at even money.
Sprinkle,
Sprinkle.
why? There's no point.
I guess not sprinkle, but bro, like Petrosky knocking himself out, going for a takedown. That ruined. That's not.
The intellectual move is to stay away, like far.
Yeah,
away.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't know. Go hang out with your family.
No, go with the guy who's
taller
Don't even watch.
and he has submission
Bro, he throws gillies like crazy just because.
because he's
Whoop,
huge. But that's what he
I'm
gets to do.
6'4". Like,
And he's also gotten submitted by Trayshawn Gore, which is not
Not
good.
good. But
dude, watch the Pickett fight.
Yeah, and you should.
It's the most frustrating thing in the world, man. He had guillotines on him. Like, shame on him for throwing it against
it's an MMA fighter in the UFC.
because it's like
Not
not
a high percentage.
Well, but he won the
it's not
Jamie
it's not
Pickett fight.
positive EV for them.
But he
He
still
won it.
and that's how.
Sure.
I think that's how he's gonna win the Petrosky.
Yeah, that was the whole point I'm trying to make. Like, you just don't know how he wins, but he finds a way.
Sometimes. And I mean sometimes.
He doesn't have a great record or anything. But like when he wins, you're like, wow, what the fuck happened?
Right.
How did I get here?
These guys.
Petrosky though, he
Hit
gets
me over the head again with this next fight, though, because this is where money is made. This is where money's made.
Damon
Blackshear.
versus Montel Jackson. I got Blackshear. He's the
Better athlete. He's faster.
His wrestling's better. Like, did you just tell me Montel Jackson's base is wrestling?
Why?
He shouldn't advertise that.
State
champ.
He's got
Reach, like he should have just done Muay Thai for like 5
5
years.
years and then realized he could be like a
I don't know, work for H&R
block
Block.
or something.
I just feel like we're on.
This line makes me feel like maybe we're on the outside looking in on something that we haven't captured, but no. I absolutely.
No, if you
Damon Blackshear, 1.5 units. Take that home to mom and fucking sure.
one of these guys' names,
Their nickname is Quick. The other guy's actually quick.
he has quick twitch. He's got testosterone. He's in your face. He's got a motor. He has a little bit of that Merab Dvalishvili like motor to him.
He
How many
didn't
days
notice was it a week?
did he fight the previous week against I don't
Jose
even know.
Johnson?
Was it Jose Johnson? Who's not a slouch, right?
Yeah.
And then
Turns it around against Mario Bautista.
He's the truth. And what I mean
By
by
the truth, I mean like he
He
should be
bit off
ranked.
more than he can chew. Also, the Luan Lacerda win, it was still a good, like, that's also a good win. Javid Basharat fight gave that guy a run for his money.
I would like to see him do it again.
Yeah, yes, with less of a
And
fucking...
I'd honestly let him. I want to see him do it again against Batista. I do think Batista's a little bit better.
I agree.
But people make the claim that it
It was like borderline robbery.
robbery. I don't know. I see that. I think it was 29-28. But
It was damn competitive, and he was out wrestling him at
like for good stints of that fight.
I just like the fact that, yeah. he
and
is-
Batista's fairly long compared to him.
Also, the Charles Johnson fight for me is also very, like, I know that he was, like, favored and whatnot, but, like, as what we have found out about Jose Johnson, did I call him Charles?
Yeah, I was like, this is bantamweight.
Deep into the day, whatever. No excuses. Jose Johnson, no, what we do know about Jose Johnson is, like, that's not the easiest of outs. Like,
Yeah.
respect to Jose Johnson, and that's why I really like Blackshear.
I did too.
Too. I just think he's the better athlete. He's
He's a
the
better fighter. I mean, what
What else
else?
is there to say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they both fought decent competition,
But the more recent and the higher
end of competition.
has been fought by Blackshear. He got the wrong end of the stick, but
Considering the circumstances, I mean, a W is a W, an L is an L, but
considering
considering
the circumstances, you got to see something there with Blackshear. And I think he's going to be
motivated, I think he's got a
a
lot
lot
more.
more in him to show us. So
We see.
We see.
I got
see,
I got 2 units on Black.
Blackshear,
We see, brother.
and I have the smallest little.
I have a little bit of something on the knockout, because I just think he's gonna wear him out. It
Is
is
that elevation? I think he's going to just
wear him down in the wrestling. He's going to be fighting off takedowns.
Trying to fight them hands. And then when your hands are down,
Maybe he comes up, changes levels back up,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
catches
fight.
his chin. Who knows?
I'm trying to think.
I think it's a decisive decision.
he
though.
is way more physical. Like I don't think Demont.
I don't think Montel can find him.
Yeah, no. I think your reach
Because of what
your
I-
reach becomes a disadvantage.
Kind of what I was
Yeah.
speaking of earlier. It's like if I know a guy has great
Wrestling.
I'm not up here. Like, if Montel Jackson is a little bit more down here, whether it's whatever, however many exchanges, there is that possibility that Blackshirt knocks his ass out.
Yeah, it's that threat. It's that threat.
Exactly, and yeah, absolutely.
You want to prove that wrestling really is your base. You want to stuff them takedowns, but you can't be
And he
you
doesn't
can't be
seem to
parrying
get
punches when you're stuffing takedowns that aren't actually there.
that. Yeah, because against
I think he's gonna
Yaya-
stress him
well,
out. I think he's
and
gonna stress him the fuck out.
against Yaya
Yaya and
Julio Arce, Yaya I don't think really tested him with
a lot of the grappling, but Julio Arce did.
Probably because he didn't let him. Because
Julio Arce did, and
He kind of got the better.
better
Yeah,
of him even
no.
at sometimes.
Arce was like he was live as the wrestler there.
Yeah, and when he has gotten a guy with high level, like Ricky Simone,
what happened?
lost.
And
Decision, but yeah, it's still
we
it was
saw
a
we
smash.
saw Simone
Is human.
in this last fight, but
Lock Dog is different.
Yeah, that's a.
yeah, we won't
Get off too far off track.
So
It's me next about.
Muslim Salikov, Randy Brown, or wait,
Dude,
that
you're gonna
was the-
fucking scare him off.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, now he's not gonna fight. Sorry, because
Drywall-
that well,
Drywall, we've never pulled out, but we just
Cause
called
to pull out.
Salikov.
yeah, you might have heard that. Well, just
You know he
hearing
heard it.
not pulling out makes me kind of cringe. Muslim Salikov, Santiago Ponzinibbio. I bring up the Rude Boy Brown knockout because that was brutal. But I have a theory that there are guys out there that can get knocked out and they come back fine. Like nothing happened. It was bad. Truly, like they are. You know how guys try to compartmentalize things as like, oh, bad day at the office. I got my chin absolutely pulverized. I'll be all right. No, this guy actually doesn't care. And
And if he goes in there and he feels
your power and he thinks, oh, this guy can't knock me out, it's over. I'm going 1 unit, Muslim Salikov,
both guys are old.
but I think Salikov is going to. Here's the thing. On the other side, I'm just talking about Salikov here, but on the other side, what we're looking at is a guy that took Miguel Baez at a fucking decision. A guy who would have lost had Alex Morono just done Alex Morono things and kept just
Not had enough of any physicality
or any cardio.
Testosterone.
Yeah, truly, that's what it was.
He probably
And-
thinks Truly's.
I just don't. The Kevin Holland fight.
That was bad. That was a bad knockout.
Kevin's good.
Right, but it's still they.
Cracking his chin.
Right,
Just
and he was able to like fight with
Michelle Pereira, but then he also gets knocked the hell
hell out by Lin Jing.
Ling Yan, Li Jingliang, and to me, I don't know. I
Just
just
think
Muslim Salikov seems to not care.
care when he loses.
He's been knocked out before, also by Jing Liang.
So they've both fallen victim.
They've both fallen victim to him, which is like,
Wow, like not a guy that like
I really think of as like, well, whatever. That high level.
Ponzinibbio in his prime, yeah,
You think Ponzinibbio should be able to
handle him.
They need, that's really what it's. I'm thinking about. It's like,
But
it's
no, they're both on like
ooh, they're both on the other end.
end of the West. Yeah,
Yeah, like, I always view it as like the
They're-
prime as
as like an.
they're on the
apex.
spectrum.
No, I think
Muslim is on the
like
spectrum,
they,
But they're on the
their
other
career
side of the
arc has
spectrum.
gone underground.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm like, I'm going with the tougher guy.
there's
and
a
I think,
combined 87 years, 77 years between these
I
two.
don't know. It's like Nico Price can take everything Alex Morono gives to him, but then
and Fucking
Ponzinibbio couldn't. And I'm like, Muslim did, but Randy Brown.
Nico's like one of the goats.
but
Randy Brown proved in this last fight with Zaleski that it's like, man, he can really hurt guys, and he can really switch things up. So the Salikov KO, like Salikov getting absolutely his lights turned off, does not sway me that much because I'm like, this is gonna be a who's tougher old man, and I think Salikov is way tougher. 1 unit Salikov.
I disagree, but for no good reason.
Ponzinibbio won me money when I bet on him last time.
When I was really pissed at him for going up against Soy Boy Morono and losing, and then winning out of nowhere.
It was
So
Holland.
no, Holland beat the fuck out of him.
So it was the Moreno fight.
Yeah. I like it was a roller coaster.
Coaster of emotion. So we ended on a high note. So I'm like, he still loves me, right?
Yeah.
So I bet on him. He'll probably still profit. Yeah, no good reason. Here's the thing. Here's the real reason, actually. One of them has
A black and white photo on top,
apology.
and it's
I like that.
it's not the guy I'm betting on. It's not the guy who's 3 years younger.
The Kung Fu King.
Yeah, Kung Fu always works in MMA.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Why don't you think Kung Fu works?
Bruce Lee was just never really much of an MMA guy.
Yes. Oh, what?
Oh, I guess Kevin Holland, yeah. Oh, Kevin Holland's
Kung Fu, and he beat the shit out of Santiago.
You know that
Bruce Lee truly actually like wrestled and stuff like that. Like he was into that.
It's just
stuff.
making a joke. We're talking about UFC. We're talking about like this
But
century.
no. Oh,
I would like to talk about this century. I think the fans want us to talk about this century.
Muslim Salikov is gonna
Because
out-tough him.
Even last decade, this
I'm
sport's
gonna,
an atrocity.
I'm gonna go one. Muslim Salikov. I really like that bet though.
I mean, you are talking me into it. Like, why the fuck not at those odds? Like,
I might see what I like.
might go.
No, it's disrespect because it's all recoil from the Randy Brown KO, which
was
was
brutal, but he doesn't.
doesn't care. He doesn't fucking care. Like, and
"No,
he
this
also
is my drop,
and he
brother."
also literally, bro, like, he literally does have 2 out of the 3 aspects of it, which
Is those fucking kicks. What he did.
did to Fialho is like,
Wow. You're.
at that point he was like what 37,
You are
38.
swaying me, man.
He was 37 or 38 years old and
Dropping dudes with wheel kicks. Like,
that's wild. And I don't think he's lost that. And
Ponzinibbio doesn't. If anything,
Ponzinibbio has less, like, what's he going to do? He's going to go out there and spin around, try to hit him with an elbow and whiff, and then he's going to hit him in the head.
I like Salikov. But
And I don't blame her. I'm actually gonna look at the prices tomorrow.
We're done with the card.
hard.
We're done.
Oh, that was the co-main. Oh no,
I
no.
know, that is the coming.
Wait, I hear the principal. Oh shit!
Shut it
I think
down.
the principal.
No.
No, wait, close the door. Lock the door.
No, we still have 25 minutes.
Let's take it to the boys' bathroom. Just like we did with the
Rose, get her.
Meanwhile, Tracy's just trying to grasp.
Just trying to out.
Really, I'm more mad at you
For what you did to me, type of thing, to Rose, and then
Rose
Rose
is like, hey,
we are MMA fighters, right? Like, shouldn't we?
do the technique and shit. And she's like,
No.
No, can I grab your hair, please?
But
And-
no, she can't grab her hair.
and get her close to that.
She can't.
That air blower. That's
Oh.
what I was.
that's her
Not that
signature
I-
move.
No, that is Tracy's signature move, and it's not.
But
It's
that
not gonna
is-
work this time.
You're not, there's no.
What are you gonna grab?
Hair
on?
blower.
What are you gonna grab onto?
No, there is a hair.
There is, yeah.
They're the hair blower thing, but like
There's
But there's also no hair on.
Rose.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So, by way of having a buzz cut,
We've got to go to the
judges for a buzz cut decision.
Rose.
No, really, I think Rose is.
Is the only bathroom fighter here that is actually an MMA fighter. She's respectable on the feet. She's respectable in the BJJ.
Very
I
respectable.
don't
Like her finishing ability as much on the.
in this weight class.
There's a reason why I think
Her last 2 were decisions, right? Even
the victories.
but
I don't think Tracy Cortez.
I mean, she's making
Scoliosis Jazz
Juvicic look like a respectable striker, and she's not. Like it's bad.
She's eating some
Shots
shots.
here and there from that pesky
Maria Agapova.
in the Contender Series fight.
What's it?
Data guy.
Somebody was no. It was,
Pop. Yeah.
It was
We're,
Kinsey.
can you take care of it? Take care
Sorry,
of it.
I'll take care of it. Well,
Yeah.
The point is, Rose has
She
actually has fundamentals
when it comes to,
to fighting.
especially on the feet, her footwork is like
A lot of men fighters
could take a
thing
thing.
or two from her game and seriously benefit from it.
She can get in and out and actually
Actually, still inflict damage
on
on
her opponent when she strikes.
strikes. Tracy really just relies on that big trunk of hers.
And
Out
out
physicals those lower level opponents
and wins ugly.
ugly. Like, and I don't think she knows what she is.
Like sometimes you think, oh, she's a heavy pressure brawler,
Brawler, BJJ type, like ground fighter, and then she like
in other fights she's just
standing on the feet like she thinks she's Floyd Mayweather, and she's just
not. I think she's got an identity crisis.
crisis. Well, what do you know? She
dated
Brian
She
Ortega.
stole it right out
I
of
don't
her.
know. And
You know what else rubs off on her? I think she's had
4 fights in the last 4 calendar years. Also very Ortega, not very Drywall.
Damn, I did not know that.
When I say not very, I mean
Not at
at
all.
all.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Rose by decision.
It's pretty.
Brittany bitch.
Kind of wraps it up. This is going to be a beautiful fight card because sometimes beauty relies on
A lot of ugly.
subscribe. Once again,
Some
I
of
have. Yeah.
naughty, ugly, good. What did you say? Naughty?
That was
One of us.
I think it was you.
What did you say?
I didn't say that. I
I
was
was wanting to know what you said, why you said naughty.
I said ugly,
nutty. Yeah, not ugly. Not ugly. Yeah.
not ugly. No, it's ugly.
Yeah.
No, I said it's
Hopefully
gonna,
naughty in the main event.
I hope it's all naughty.
Well, I hope everything's naughty.
Keep it naughty.
Luana.
Keep it naughty.
Keep
There
it
we
naughty.
go. Yeah, keep it naughty. You
Keep
just
it
gotta
naughty.
keep it naughty.
Keep it naughty,
And-
Drywall.
And we have all the money in the world. Just subscribe so I can
Yeah.
bring home some bacon. Put it between my teeth.
Let them know. Hey, I got it. I got it like every other dog.
Just like Gene. Get that unit in. Do whatever you want. Have it
For
you. Do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else.
Stay naughty.
good night.